Who is Tim Pflieger? That's a really funny question. Well, from an outsider's perspective, he's my boss. Do I consider him one? No, he's my team member. That's what I was taught, that's what we live, that's what we breathe, and that's what we preach. This is a really interesting place to work. It has been for the past 6 years. It's unique, it's dynamic, it's really a diamond in the rough. You look at all of the successful small businesses out there in the US today, and they're successful because of the entrepreneurial passion of one person. Not only is Tim an entrepreneur because he created this place, or this mess as he considers it, but he's passionate about every single thing that he does. He's a keynote speaker, he's a facilitator, he's a professional instructor by trade, but he's really a mentor and a counselor to me and a whole bunch of other people that he comes into contact with, and that's just a natural thing for him. So when he speaks to people, that just flows through him, and it's exciting to watch.
I don't use fear in my life, never have. It's in my way. It prevents me from what I was given, the moment I was born, and what's always accessible for me. As long as I'm in control of my thoughts. And once you are in control of your thoughts, fear has no place.
A lot of the trainings that I've had with Tim have varied. Some of them have been educational through UW Green Bay and NWTC for leadership.
Many years ago when I was working in higher education, I was asked to present at a conference, do educational sessions, and so I began to become very comfortable presenting leadership development type curriculum, and found that that was something I like to do. I like to speak in front of people. So this has been something that I've been doing for a long time.
I learned choice. I choose. So I got my breathing back, and I went to the place where resources hang out, the garage. Have you been there? We got stuff in there we couldn't possibly ever use in our lives, and we don't even know where it is.
What can people expect from you as a keynote speaker?
Well, some people tell me that I have a likeness to a certain person out there in the world, and so people have told me that I even have some of his mannerisms. I'm not sure where that comes from, but I will say this, there's humor in what I do. I'm trying always to make a point about whatever topic it is that I'm speaking on. I'm going to tell a couple of good stories, and I'm going to provide some skills or some enhancements, and definitely help people start to think about things in a different way. The Team Leadership Center was created literally with me walking out my parents' back door and looking at the barn and saying, I have an idea. And the idea was to create a place for groups of people, sometimes called teams, to work on their function as a team and to work on personal leadership development. People finally realize the resource that they have, to align that resource, to learn how to invoke that resource, and then personally having the understanding of their potential and to be able to demonstrate that in a collaborative leadership way. And those are the days that we dream for as a facilitator here at Door County's Adventure Center.
You'll motivate me?
Obviously not. So I go on to the next person.
Oh, but I still get paid. I'm still here.
But if you have that attitude, you won't get paid, you won't be here.
Really?
That's the way it works.
Really? How long will I survive before that happens?
I don't know.
So my facilitation at times is rather direct and rather blunt. I have been accused of telling the truths that people don't want to hear. But that's because that's what I was hired to do, was to facilitate a program. And while I'm doing that, trying to deliver the message, trying to create more function, better function, improved function, and most importantly, helping people understand their capability and their potential as a leader.
I do believe that we can inspire people to attach to their potential, their beliefs, their values, and what they want to have happen. Because that's why they're here. They chose to work. They can work anywhere. They chose here.
Tim also has had a huge impact on my life, not only professionally but personally. I do utilize a lot that he teaches in my personal life with my wife. Tim is a huge benefit to anybody that has the opportunity to deal with him.
We were doing a training a couple weeks ago and we were just reading evaluations. And one man said, do they really care about us as much as they say they do, or are they just doing their jobs? Do they really believe in us? Well, of course we do. That's what this place is. That's what Tim created.